Okay, so you guys have been asking for a drugstore basic beginners makeup tutorial, so this is what that is. And if you like what you see, then just keep watching. I tried to do it as easy as possible and explain it as easy as possible, but sometimes I just like do the steps and like forget to say stuff. So anyways, if you like what you see, then just keep watching. A lot of you wanted to see a really in-depth beginner's makeup. And like I said, if you hear all the stuff in the background, it's just my neighborhood, so just roll with the punches, I guess. So what I really recommend, and this is going to be drugstore, so all of you can achieve this look, and it's going to be really cheap, like cheap price range. So this is not cheap, to be honest with you. So I'm going to start off as my base, and I'm going to use this Neutrogena Hydro Boost. My skin's so dry, and it needs it right now. And I'm gonna put this on my face. Yeah, so I had a lot of people say that they want a really in-depth beginner's makeup, and this is crucial, okay? And the reason why I say this is crucial is because even if you have oily skin, you want your foundation to go on smooth. It was funny, the other day I went to a little birthday party for a 2-year-old, and I skipped this step, and I was so embarrassed. Everything was patchy, rubbed off. So yeah, you gotta just, I'm telling you, I don't care if you're oily, do this when you wake up so it sinks into your skin. And this is not that Hydro Boost is not a very creamy, it's like a gel consistency. So I already have my eyebrows on. I know they look nuts right now, but I like them this dark because when I have blonde eyebrows, I kind of feel like I look like an alien, even though I already do. So I'm going to start with the base because I'm going to do a really easy eye. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. If you have dry skin, use this with a beauty blender that's really, like, not really wet, but pretty damp, because it's super drying for dry skin. And this is not really my color because I'm really white, so I'm going to put in some LA Girl Pro Conceal. And it's just a little bit more salmon-y based. So it'll help with my dark spots on my face too. So I put everything in the back of my hand like an artist palette. And I'm just gonna do my dark circles right here. Okay. And I'm gonna let that do its job. I have a vein here, so I like to put it on my vein too, because even when I conceal this vein, it still shows, but it helps a little bit. And I'll just put a little bit of darkness there because I don't have any other darkness on my eyeballs except for here and there. And a little bit right here. Okay. I know it looks nuts, but once you mix your foundation, I'm telling you, it will cover it. And if it doesn't, just keep going over it with your concealer, which I haven't gone in with concealer yet. And what I'm doing is I'm stippling this. I suggest you do invest in a beauty blender. I know Real Techniques has one for $5, and it does the job. I used it for years, but the beauty blender for me it's just like, it mimics the texture of skin, and I don't know, I really love it. There goes a car. Once we go over that orange that's still in my eyes with some concealer, it will go away. I'm only doing it like that because I do have that orange in there, and I really want to cancel that orange out so it does not show. I did do my eyebrows with, what did I do? I did my eyebrows with NYX Waterproof Gel Liner, or gel liner. Okay, so now that's pretty much canceled out. And yeah, so this is pretty in-depth. It's going to be a long video, I'm thinking. Okay. When people see me with my eyebrows like this and no makeup on, basically, or just like my base, people freak out. They're like, oh my god, is that a man? Like, is this a man? You guys should read my comments on my Instagram. To me, it's hilarious. And now I'm going in with NYX Banana Powder. I highly recommend this powder because it's really finely milled. I mean, Laura Mercier Translucent, it's like my favorite, but I actually ran out of it, and this was like my go-to before. It's finely milled and it really covers up the under eye too. So I really suggest this. I use this all over my face. So it's like amazing. I'm using this Wet n Wild palette. I love it. Sophia got it for me. One just fell out. I'm starting with this bone color at the top. Okay, it's this one right here. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put it all right here, okay? And I'm gonna basically do your whole lid in it. I know there's a lot of beginners that just don't know how to do makeup, so I'm gonna show you how the techniques that I did when I was beginning to do makeup. Even though it was quite a while ago, and it's so hard to explain once you know like what you're doing. So put in the comments if you need like a different step. I will hopefully be able to describe it to you. If you have darker skin, just use a darker color and make sure it's matte, because you don't want to have it shimmery. I mean, you can, but I'll show you how to add shimmer later. These are too dark for my skin tone to add shimmer in this palette, but I'll show you what to do. So I'm going to use the same brush. This is an Eco Tools brush. You can get it at Walmart or Target or Ulta. And this is drugstore too. So go to your outer corner. See your outer corners right here? Go a little bit right here, right before your outer corner. And I suggest to do that so you can blend way easier and it's not going to go like out here. And that's kind of what I've learned doing that. So now you're going to go ahead and just pat that color on. Kind of, not smear it, but kind of pat and swipe. This is what I would do. If you don't want to wear this much makeup, you do not have to do this outer corner. Okay, yeah, so it looks kind of crazy right now. Going in with this e.l.f. brush, it's not out yet, but this is the most amazing blending brush, and I actually use this on a daily basis. It's like small tapered, and go in with that bone color again that we started with, and just blend the edge. So you see the edge right there? Just blend it. I know I'm probably making it look quote-unquote easy, but you can do it too, I promise. We're going to go in with this shade right there, if you have this palette, or just go in with like a lighter shimmery shade. And you can use the same brush. I like using blending brushes on my lid because it kind of gives it a seamless touch, I think. The one that fell out, that sparkly color, just put that on the inner corner. Go in with that dark color again and just deepen up that crease. So now I'm going in with this Wet n Wild Fair Light pressed powder, and I'm just gonna set that and set the face. I try not to set my forehead because it gets really nasty. Going in with this Milani Baked Bronzer. Sophia actually got me this too. But yeah, this Milani Baked Bronzer is going to go ahead and... Oh, we're not done with the eyes yet, but we'll go back to it. This Milani Baked Bronzer is amazing. I really love it. I forgot to tell you what I was doing. So you go to the perimeter of your face. I really like to dig this stuff into my hairline because I have a really white hairline. And yeah, all over my ears, cheekbone. I literally cannot do this on camera. Hold on. Like, I can't do this on camera. Now I'm going to put on lashes. Alright, so now I'm going to attempt to do this on camera. And what you do as easy as can be is you drop it in at an angle looking down. So like I have a mirror here. I'm looking down at my mirror. Drop it in at the center, okay? Does not have to be perfect. Most of the time it's going to ping up like that. That's why it's crucial for the glue to get tacky, so then you can kind of manipulate it the way you want on your eye. And now mascara time. So good. So just rock the root. You don't need to go all the way up. Rock the root of it. And then you get the bottoms. This is L'Oreal Telescopic. So now I'm going to go in with lips. And then we are done. So I'm going in with San Paulo by NYX. This is a soft matte lip cream. You can find this. You can find these at Target, Ulta, drugstore. Yeah, so this is the drugstore beginners makeup tutorial. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below and I will answer them. Hopefully I went over it thoroughly with you, and I will see you guys next time.